This is the show with comedy, exciting news, music performances. It's all here for you. So come on now. It's Moyes and more. So come on now. It's Moyes and more.
Hello everybody and welcome to episode 8 of the first ever series of Moyes and More. It's been 8 long weeks and 8 long weeks of me losing views again and again and again. So I've returned to the suit to see if that attracts more viewers. That will probably kill all the 10 viewers left watching. But I've got some exciting news. It's a special occasion because today is our first episode where I'm introducing my new game show. Yes, it only involves me, I'm afraid, and a bit of entertainment for you if I fail. So look forward to that. What's been happening this week, which is interesting? Nothing. This week's news, nothing interesting has happened. Absolutely nothing. You know, there has been no news. Absolutely nothing interesting whatsoever. So now we can get into something more not interesting. So this week on the soaps, what's been happening there? Tino's a lesbian, slept with Woody in EastEnders. Whitney got angry with Woody because he said Johnny couldn't get a boyfriend on his own. Tracy's got sacked after 30 years commitment for the Queen Vic, and everyone's now boycotted the Queen Vic. Shirley sold the freehold to this random woman that Max apparently knows. It's came out that Max isn't the boss at his company. Actually, Lauren's sort of affair boyfriend is. Lauren's now got a job with him. He saw her in the nude, Stephen saw her in the nude, and he keeps on stabbing his packet of condoms to try and get Lauren pregnant. Yeah. That's what's happening in EastEnders. Coronation Street. Rob and Tracy are on the run with Amy. Amy said don't like Rob for Robert or Luke. Toss up between them two. So they're on the run. Adam's been released. Ken still doesn't know what the fuck is up with him. Still doesn't know what's happened. Roy's getting pissed off because Ken's outstayed his welcome. Billy's ex-boyfriend has turned up and said, mate, you need to look after my child. I'm dying. Very happy. Very happy. Todd's like, no, we can't look after a child. So Billy's like, no, he's right. We can't do it. He's cried. They went to the Vic, celebrated. That's what's happened in EastEnders. Coronation Street. Also, last week in Emmerdale, Rona got raped. This week in Coronation Street, Bethany got raped. And this week in Emmerdale, it sort of died down a bit. Rona's been crying. Nothing really happened with Pierce. And Moira shot Ross in the barn. He's bleeding. Some cows got stolen. You know, that's the most interesting stuff that's ever happened on Emmerdale. It's normally shit. You know, what has happened to the world? Nothing has happened this bank holiday weekend. I was expecting, like, you know, Donald Trump to be, like, in the firing line again. Or the Queen says something, you know. Or something happens between the snap general election, like one of them slagging each other off. But oh no, we just have to deal with a few rapes on the soaps, don't we? Oh, good news. There is some good news. There is some good news. Mock the Week is making a return. In June, on the same day as the snap election. But now I've talked for too long. So let's go to the first ever round of bullshit. Now, let me just tell you, this is like Bullseye, the game show from the 1980s. And you thought it was shit back then. I have made it shitter. Basically, the aim of the game, we've got 3 shows left of the show. And if I don't hit over 100 within the next 3 weeks, with 9 darts each week, I have to do the end of the series show. I have to do the entertainment. And that isn't just me humming along to the theme tune. That is me doing some serious entertainment. So I'm hoping to God I get this 100 in the next few weeks. Take a look at Bullshit.
It's a bullshit, and here's your host, Jake Moyes.
So, coming up to the Oki for the first time in Bullshit. First dart I throw
Is a 20. Second dart I throw is another 20. The third dart I throw is another 20. So that totals 60 for the first 3 darts.
Okay, I've got 6 darts left to get over 100. Okay, here we go.
First dart I throw is another 20. My second dart I throw is a 5. And the third one is another 5, so that's 30.
Okay, my last 3 darts now to get over 100. Here I go.
First dart's a 20. Second dart is a 1, I can't do it. Last dart, I'm heading for bullseye. And it's a shit one. It's a bullshit.
So, in round 1 of Bullshit, I fail.
I haven't succeeded this week, but Bullshit will be back next week. Now, this week I'm talking about hotels. Lovely. So I love hotels. I first went to one in 2015. I stayed at a Premier Inn and it was lovely. It was lovely. I think on them adverts, Lenny Henry, I think he's got to be the most comfortable African in the world. I mean, the beds and the pillows and the duvets, they are just to die for. I mean, he is one lucky man. But I love hotels. The thing is, when you go into hotels, you can't quite believe what you're seeing. Like, you obviously have a mirror in your own house, but a hotel mirror is 100 times better. So you just go round the hotel looking at things in a different light. The light switches are a weird thing. I opened my hotel door and I walked in. I was looking for a light switch. I found one, but the lights didn't turn on. I thought, right, what is happening? So I turned it on and off and on and off and on and off. Then I realised, this door card I've got on me, there's a slot there. Put it in the slot. There was light. There was light. It was magical. Put a little card in a little slot and you don't know what can happen. If you're new to hotels, you will understand the excitement that I was going through. But if you've been there many times before, you just think, oh. I mean, with the mirrors, there was a mirror which I don't really use very often, as you can probably tell. I don't like mirrors. You can see your face in a mirror, and I don't like seeing myself. Hence the fact I don't know why I do this. But mirrors, normal people have a mirror in their house. You know, not in a hotel. A hotel has a mirror with a light around it. Yes. Why? That's what the big light is for. You know, the big light. Here in Britain, we call the living room light and the big light, we call the main light, we call the main source of light the big light. We got a lamp. that is not light enough. We have to have a big light. So why do we need a mirror, need a light around the mirror? I'll tell you for why. Because it looks nice, and it's nice to play with, and it doesn't stay on all the time. It has its own switch. I was literally going through the motions. I don't use a hairdryer, as you can probably tell, but there was a hairdryer there. I felt the need to use it. Thought, hey, this is fun. You know, I've never felt so fun while using a hairdryer before. I was drying my hair, you know, got out of the shower, I was, you know, drying myself. But hotels do have a downer. Hotels do have a downer. The shampoo and the shower gel in that little shitty box, probably filled with that independent crap. You know, no, you know, Lenny Henry, you know, multi-millionaire, sponsor of Premier Inn, got hundreds of hotels over the world, but they can't afford some Lynx Africa. No, 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 no. They have some independent own brand. My favourite toy to play with in the... Oh dear, this is sounding wrong. My favourite toy to play with in the hotel was the air conditioning and the heater. It was built into the wall, and there was a switch either side. Temperature up, temperature down. Up, up, up. Down, down, down. I thought, hey, you know, it's October, quite chilly. I'm in Somerset. Let's put the heating on. So I put it up to 24 degrees. Thought, this is going to be fucking lovely, man. Went out to Spa across the road, or was it Co-op? Waitrose, I think. Somerset, they're all posh. It's Waitrose. Went down to Waitrose to get my tea. Come back. I walked into the room. Fucking hell, that was hot. Literally, I felt like I was in Africa. Literally. This is why Lenny Henry's on the advert. So I thought, Jesus Christ, too hot, boiling. Let's put the temperature down. Down, down, down. 19 degrees. I thought, yeah, it's cooling off nicely. Got in the shower. Bad decision. Got in the shower, got out about 10 minutes later. Fucking hell, thought I was in Antarctica. I was literally freezing the fuck off. So I had to get the hairdryer that I'd recently played with to warm myself up before the heating warmed up. So I put the heating back up very much, and then I was boiling again. You can't get these things right. So I just decided to do the normal thing. Leave on 21 degrees, which is room temperature. Again, in hotels, they've got that thing, haven't they? They've got that thing. Light switches, I think they call them. On the bed. Most stupid place. So you don't realise this, right? Until you're there. Okay, so you haven't realised this. So you think, right, off the bed now, put the little lamp on. You know, go to the main source of electricity for the lights. Turn it off. Walk back to bed with a little lamp on, so you know where you are. Turn the lamp on once you're in bed. Lay down, and bang, the lights come on. What the fuck is happening here? So you get out of bed again, put the lamp back on so you can see where you're going. Go back to the light switch, turn it off again. Come back to bed, lay down, lamp off, head down, bang, the lights come on. You do this about 5 times until you realise that there's a light switch on the bed, and you only realise this when you call customer care and the man comes and tells you. That is how fucking ridiculous you look. And now I've talked about hotels, but let's go to one hotel manager to tribute its Fawlty Towers.
Fawlty Towers is a BBC television sitcom first broadcast on BBC Two in 1975 and 1979. 12 episodes were made, 2 series of 6 episodes each. The show was created and written by John Cleese and Connie Booth, who both also starred in the show. They were married at the time of Series 1, but divorced before recording Series 2, one of the best loved shows in British popular culture. It was ranked number 1 on a list of the 100 greatest British television programme drawn up by the British Film Institute in 2000. The series is set in Fawlty Towers, a fictional hotel in the seaside town of Torquay on the English Riviera. The plot's centre of tense, rude and put upon owner Basil Fawlty, played by John Cleese, and his bossy wife Sybil, played by Prunella Scales. Comparatively normal chambermaid Polly, played by Booth, was often in The Peacemaker and Voice of Reason and Hapless, and English challenged Spanish waiter Manuel, played by Andrew Satch, showing their attempts to run the hotel amidst farisal situations and an array of demanding and eccentric guests and tradespeople. 4 attempted remakes of Fawlty Towers were started for the American market, with 3 making it into production. The first, Chateau Snavely, starring Harvey Norman and Betty White, was produced by ABC for a pilot in 1978, but the transfer from Coastal Hotel to Highway Motel proved too much and the series was never produced. This basically means that the Americans ruin everything. They ruined On the Buses, they ruined Fawlty Towers, they had a shit version of The Inbetweeners. The Americans ruined British comedy. In 2009, Tiger Productions produced a 2-part documentary for digital comedy channel Gold called Fawlty Towers Reopened. The documentary features interviews with all 4 main cast members, including Connie Booth and John Cleese. This was the last we ever saw of the Fawlty Towers team, and unfortunately earlier this year, whoever played Manuel died. Someone Satch. I said it already, someone Satch.
What a cracking tribute that was. I do say so myself. What a cracking sitcom that was. And we're back next week for episode 9, where the second round of bullshit comes into play. See you later on. Ta-da.